Hello, my name is Fotoula Adrimi, and I am a teacher of the path of Isis, the ancient Egyptian mother. And I have been working with Isis in this lifetime as a child. Then there was a break in my life, and I started working with her again very consciously when she came to me in 2006 and changed my whole life. And what I share with you has come from Isis. I have been channeling a vast body of work, a vast body of spiritual teachings that I have been working with since 2006 in this life, but I have known all my life and I have worked with it many other lifetimes in ancient Egypt and before. The energy of these teachings is called the living light in our English language. That's how we can describe it. But the ancient Egyptian name is Heka. What I teach is the path of Heka. And Heka is the power of creation, is the living light that creates all of our world. These physical and spiritual universes, everything we see with our eyes or with our inner knowing. In the ancient text, Isis is identified as the mistress and teacher of Heka, the power of creation, and the one that bestows Heka to her initiates for their awakening process. Her ancient Egyptian name is not Isis, but ISET, and I'm going to be using that name from now on as it carries a higher vibration. This is a path of deep transformation. Sometimes people translate Heka as magic, but it is not something like that. If we really work with it, if we really dedicate ourselves to the spiritual practices for the highest good, it is a path of so much love because Iset is the Divine Mother and accepts all her children unconditionally and sees everyone as the divine light that they are. So we are invited in her temple. One way to do that is to connect with a portal that exists in Sirius star. This portal is an interdimensional portal of light that beams light to the earth for the purpose of spiritual awakening. This energy cannot be used for anything else but for spiritual awakening through the heart center. So as our heart opens, our inner knowing opens. Everything starts from here and ends up here. We share the path of ISET, the path of the living light, this ancient Egyptian Heka, these mystery teachings of awakening and ascension through the Isis School of Holistic Health. So, what we're going to do in this little session together is we are going to invoke ISET. We're going to invoke the power of the portal of the Sirius star. We're going to work with a sacred mantra that I'm going to offer you. And we're going to chant the mantra and meditate in the energy. The amount of time you can meditate is up to you, but the optimum time is a minimum of 21 minutes. This is the best amount of time for this practice, and then you can increase and meditate more, but at least 21 minutes is really important because the energy builds up. We can't receive all this fire all at once. It starts to build up and to get a really beautiful sense of the energy. You just need that time of 21 minutes. Some of you may find it a little bit long and some of you may find it went very quickly. What power we're going to invoke is the wings of Iset, the wings of light that Iset carries. And these wings are also within us too. We can't see them, but we have etheric wings of light. And these wings of light, of Iset, come around us and surround us, taking us into this space where we can remember who we are. So when we do this practice, the intention is, may I remember that I am this sacred being. May I remember myself as the divine being. May I awaken into the light that I am. It's a very beautiful practice. And we feel the wings of ISET, and our own wings are strengthened too. So this is the practice of the wings of ISET. And we start with an invocation to the Great Mother. I invoke the great mystery of creation. I invoke the Mother of all. I invoke the gate that leads us back to our sacred self. I invoke ISET, the brightest star in the night sky. I invoke you, Mother ISET, Mood ISET. I invoke your starlight from the portal of Sirius star. I invoke the energy of the living light that disperses the darkness of ignorance and brings that which is hidden within me into my awareness. May my sacred self arise, for my spirit is in my body and I walk the earth. As I share this invocation with all of you, it is as if we all speak these words, and if you wish, you can join me chanting the name of ISET and the light of the portal of Sirius star. The words are ISET Sothis. We chant together 3 times. ISET Sothis. ISET Sothis. ISET Sothis. ISET, Great Mother, may your sacred wings of light that surround all creation now surround me and hold me so I can feel the love and peace of the Great Mother. For I am the divine child. I invoke the power, I invoke the energy, I invoke the healing of the living light and the sacred wings of ISET. So in this space, we're going to chant the mantra of the wings of ISET as given to me by ISET to share with all of you. And the mantra is Chane ISET, Het Het An. Chane ISET, Het Het An. Chane ISET, Het Het An. So we will chant for a while. We chant 108 times. Chane ISET, Het Het An. 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 Jane ISET yet yedan, 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 yedan, Tane set yet 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 yedan, Tane set 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 yedan. And then we chant Manasa, Manasa, Manasa. And now, after invoking the energy of the mantra, we meditate for 21 minutes. And as you meditate in this quiet space, I would like to invite you once more. Welcome the wings of ISET around you. ISET, the mother of all, wishes to welcome you into the temple of the living light. Imagine that now you walk with her. She takes you into this temple that exists in the ethereal plane, in another dimension. Walk with ISET into the temple of light. Imagine going inside the temple, and in this temple there are many other people who join in this meditation. Some of them are initiates of ISET, initiates of the living light. Maybe you too have worked with the living light before in another life. For ISET says that the path of awareness, the path of the living light, finds us. It is a calling from our heart, a prayer that we had, that we wish to awaken into our divine self. And the path of the living light is the gift of ISET to us as an answer to this prayer. In this temple of light, we find ourselves in a circle with all these other people with the same intention to work for the highest good and the light, so that they can embody their divine self, so that they can become Sahu, the shining spirit, while living in a body. The light that is living, the light that we all are, to truly embody our light. We find ourselves in this space. And in the middle of the circle is a beautiful fire. The fire of creation. In the old days, this fire would never have been allowed to go out. It symbolized the fire inside of our heart, the fire that is also up in the sky, the sun that is shining to us every day, and it does not go out. And we too have a fire within us. It is not about passion, but about calling, and about opening the way for us to walk a sacred path. So if you wish, you can come to this fire. May the fire of creation may the power of Heka be awakened within me, you could say. May I become the living light, the sacred flame. And as you connect with the fire, imagine that this beautiful light emanates from this fire into your heart chakra, your sacred heart, your Ib. Now receive this light for a little while. As we meditate in silence. Now it is time to slowly come back from the meditation. The light from the fire goes back to the fire, and inside your heart center there is your own glow, your own fire is awakened. In this beautiful space, we give thanks to ISET. We give thanks to the circle of all the people, of all the beings who work for the highest good with the living light. We give thanks to ourselves. And now, very slowly and gently, we follow ISET out of the temple, and in the sky we see this brilliant star. This is the Star of Sirius, beaming the light of awareness into our body, into our being. We give thanks for this gift. And we receive the light. And we chant once more the name of the Great Mother. ISET Sothis, ISET Sothis, ISET Sothis. And now it is time to come back. ISET offers us the blessing of the Ankh, meaning eternal life, and blesses us to walk the path of our soul and places protection around us. And very slowly and gently we bring ourselves back. And as we come back from the meditation, I would like to offer us all a blessing. As we walk the spiritual path, may we be guided by the Great Mother. These are the waters of life that I make with sacred words according to her instructions. So I'm offering you some of this water. And as the essence of these sacred waters come to you, I offer you the words. May the essence of Mother Isis, Mut Iset, protect you and guard you forever and ever. Thank you for this wonderful practice. As we come back, I ask ISET to make sure that you are completely protected and sealed. And the room you are in, the building you are in, wherever you are, may the space around you be also completely protected and sealed. for we now go back into our everyday world. Thank you. May we all awaken into the living light that we are within. Thank you.